What's going on YouTube? Yankees Jets fan 71 back with another video. So today I just wanted to show off some things I picked up over the weekend. I did go to the Garfield card show again today and picked up some really sweet cards. Nothing too spectacular. I did pick up a biggie for my collection. I'll show that to you in a second. I went to a flea market yesterday and picked up this Topps baseball cards book. It only runs from 1951 to 1985. It's not the one that goes to 1989. But this is a book I've been looking for the longest on eBay. And unfortunately for me, the book was always $40 to $50 on eBay. But I was lucky enough to get this book for $10 at the flea market. I have just barely flipped through it. And guys, I gotta tell you, man, this is gonna help me in my pursuit for vintage Topps, getting to see what's out there for the Yankees, getting to read the blurbs on these cards. If you've got this book, man, you guys know how awesome this coffee table book is. I also have another baseball card book that doesn't focus on Topps. It focuses more on pre-war cards up to right before Topps started, which is always another good book I like to flip through so I could see cards that I pretty much can't ever afford, but it's still nice to see them in my book. So that's the Topps book that I picked up. Now for the stuff that I picked up today at the Garfield show. I picked up actually two books that from my library. I picked up the Joe DiMaggio Ben Kramer book. I have read this book before once a while back, but I've always wanted to reread it, so now that I have it in my library, I can definitely do so. And a book I've never gotten a chance to read that I want to read is this book called Steinbrenner, The Last Line of Baseball by Hall of Fame writer Bill Madden. This is a book I've wanted to read for some time, and I'm so glad I was able to pick this up. This and the DiMaggio, $2 each. And if you guys know me, you know I'm a book nerd, so had to have those. So now on to the cards that I picked up. Starting off with one hockey card, I picked up this Allure for my Matthew Barzal PC. So I picked that card up today. Picked up some Knicks cards. This was a throw-in. I got this Retro Series Bill Bradley from Donruss. So I got that for the PC. Picked up some Patrick Ewing for my PC. For my Ewing PC, that is. So I got that Ewing right there, and I picked up this one right here, and got this one from Topps Finest, which looks pretty nice. I'm pretty sure this is a base card from Finest. So got those Ewing cards, and I picked up my first cards for my hopefully growing, soon to be growing Jalen Brunson PC. Grabbed this really nice select card. Got another select card. I tell you guys, Brunson cards were hard to get at this show. These were the only Brunson cards I was able to find in a bunch of boxes. Now, admittedly, I didn't go through everything because I was kind of under a time crunch. But these were the Brunson cards I was able to find, so that's actually a very nice beginning to my Jalen Brunson PC. Picked up some Jet cards. Grabbed this one for the Garrett Wilson PC. Picked up the Sunrust Optic of Quentin Williams. Grabbed this vintage Bill Mathis. I think this is a 65, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's 66 Topps. Okay, so I got this 66 Bill Mathis. I got these 67 Topps Jets cards of Verlin Biggs, Winston Hill, Hall of Famer Winston Hill, Jerry Philbin, who I feel should be in the Hall of Fame. If you don't know Jerry Philbin, I would actually go ahead and take a look into his stats. He was a sack master before the word sack was even introduced into the NFL, or in this case the AFC, or the AFL rather. These 1960, I believe this is 68 or 69 Topps. There's a Cornell Gordon. I think these are 69. Pete Lamons. and a Ralph Baker, the touchdown maker. Grabbed this, I believe this is a 1976 Topps of Ed Gallagher. So I got some nice vintage Jets for my team set building, my Topps team set building for the Jets. And I picked up this for my Joe Namath PC. So those are all the Jets that I picked up. Now we'll get to some Yankees. Grab this Topps Chrome Platinum of Aroldis Chapman. I didn't really want this card, to be honest with you guys, but this guy had a bunch of cards for 10 cents a piece, and I picked out just the Brunsons and the Ewing, and he didn't have change, so I had to grab a bunch of other cards to fill out to get to a buck. So, and I think that was pretty much a ploy on his part, just so I can buy some more cards, which no big deal. So this was one of them, and so is this DJ LeMahieu Topps Heritage. And I believe this, yeah, and this one was also this Topps Heritage of Carlos Rodon. So I picked those up. I grabbed this 1960, I think. 20 Quebec, yes, the 1960 Quebec. I did just pay $1 for it. Picked up these 1964 Yankees, got this Bud Daly. 2 for $1. So there was this one and this Young Aces, which is kind of in rough shape, but 2 for $1, I wasn't going to complain. And I grabbed those. I picked up this 1970 Mel Stottlemyre Play Baseball scratch off. I haven't taken it out of the penny sleever yet, so I don't know how good of shape it is, but that's going to go in the binder. Picked up this 1976 Larry Gura, 1976 Rick Dempsey, and these are all going towards the Yankees team set that I'm building up from. I'm trying to do it from 1970 on, but being that I was able to get these 1960 cards for almost less than nothing, I jumped on them. So I got a couple more cards for my 60s Yankees PC, and picked up some cards for the Reggie PC. Grabbed this Then and Now hologram upper deck card. As Aaron Judge just hits a home run. Grab this Reggie Jackson Flea History of the Game card. And the next cards, if you want to say that they're the cream of the crop from what I picked up today, that we can go ahead and say that. I grabbed this 1975 World Series card of Reggie. I think it's in really good shape. So that's going to go in the Reggie binder. Grab this 1970 Sporting News All-Star card of Reggie. And the creme de la creme for today's pickup, I finally added a 1971 Reggie Jackson, and this bad boy is in pretty decent shape. Yeah, there's a little bang up on the corners, but there's no creases on this bad boy. Nothing is really flaking, and I paid half of what the stick. So I paid $25 for this card, and for $25, I think I got a sweet deal. Really glad to pick it up and knock off another piece of the Topps run for Reggie Jackson. So I'm hoping I can finish that run at some point this season. And that's my pickups for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave all comments down below. Click that like button if you liked the video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? If you want to see stuff like this that I show off, my baseball cards, my bobbleheads, which I have to do a couple of videos on because I do have a couple of new additions to the bobblehead collection, and anything else sports related. If you like what you see, like the one you've seen today, then click on that subscribe button. I would really appreciate that, guys. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and until my next video, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.